Good morning everyone, I'm Ranathunge from Group 10. In this presentation, we will be exploring the concept of vertical microgardens and their significance. Let's all just stop for a moment and think. In our overpopulated cities where we have our markets, stores, restaurants, how lucky are we to get wholesome and cheap food? Many people take this for granted. Food security is a critical global challenge that demands immediate and comprehensive solutions. Food security simply means that making sure everyone has the physical and economic access enough to safe and healthy nutritious food to live a healthy lifestyle. However, many urban families have to give up their quality or even the quantity just because they are unable to afford something better. What is the reason for this? There are several reasons. The main reason is that the majority of the urban population relies on purchasing of food rather than growing their own food, which means in a sudden increase in price of food or in a failure in the supply chains could lead a whole community to struggle to secure enough food to fulfill their basic human needs. Secondly, increasing of cost of living has hit really hard on low-income population, forcing them to consume less healthy and cheap food. Furthermore, in cities, it's really difficult to find healthy, fresh food as there's lots of heavily processed food in the market. Moreover, factors like limited space, climate change, lack of time also affect the food security in urban civilizations. All these challenges have significantly affected our society, environment and our economy. Health issues due to lack of food, mental health issues, air pollution, biodiversity loss are some of the major impacts caused by these challenges. Now I would like to invite Methul to discuss furthermore on this.
Hello everyone, I am Methul Vithanage. Today I am going to explain about the site analysis and the problem that we identify in our research area. We mainly focus on slum areas like Dushmantha, Maradana and Grand Pass. Finally, we selected Samagipura housing complex as our research area. Samagipura flats were originally built to provide affordable housing for low-income families. Each house has around 400 to 500 square feet of space, and we identified that some houses do not have any balconies, and there are 6 to 8 family members live in one house. They use their space to park vehicles, dry clothes, etc. Due to the compact nature of the site, built environment dominates, and only few shared spaces are available for greenery. As we mentioned before, urban residents face a lot of challenges when they try to harvest themselves, and some flats demonstrate the complex nature relationship between space limitation and the sustainability goals in urban areas. Therefore, we try to develop the best and most affordable solution for them. Now I am going to hand up this presentation to my colleague Tatsar to explain the significance of solving this issue.
Thank you, Method. Hello guys, I am Tatsar. So I am talking about the significance of solving this issue. So first of all, does anyone have any ideas about this? Okay then. So we considering environmental importance. Urban microgardens contribute to healthy environments. Plants absorb carbon dioxide, harmful and polluted gases, which helps improving air quality in populated urban spaces. Furthermore, tropical countries like Sri Lanka have high temperature and heat in the urban cities are higher compared to other areas. So these vertical microgardens helps to reduce this urban heat. And providing small habitats for pollinators like bees and butterflies. So it's promoting biodiversity even in the middle of the concrete cities. When it comes to food security and nutrition, so we considering people in urban areas, their diets are unstable and lack proper nutrition. So these vertical microgardens allow families to grow their own vegetables and other plants at home. So this will also help their food cost and nutrition stability. So and considering about health and well-being, people in Sri Lanka especially They are traditionally associated with green space. Due to urban migration, some people have lost their connection with environment. Then providing them with opportunities for gardening reduce their stress and anxiety. It's also helped with physical well-being. So economically, greening adds value to urban spaces. Properties with well-maintained small gardens are more attractive and have a higher market value. They are very significant for regional development. Finally, developing and improving home gardening methods reduce long-distance food transportation. It helps to reduce carbon emission. This is a practical step towards creating sustainable cities. My explanation ends here. So I invite Mami to explain about sustainable development.
Today I'm going to talk about vertical microgardens affects the sustainable development goals. The first one is sustainable development goal number 2, zero hunger. This is mainly aims to the end hunger, achieve food security, improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. There are most important impacts on the zero hunger: improved health and well-being, reduce malnutrition and stunning, especially among children, and to get a better physical and cognitive development, lower mortality rates, fewer healthcare costs, as well-nourished populations experience fewer diet-related diseases like diabetics, heart diseases. The next important impact is economic growth and the productivity. The next is environmental sustainability. Less food waste, efficient food systems reduce waste and improve distribution. Climate resilience and sustainable food systems more adaptive to climate change and help to protect ecosystems. Second, Sustainable Development Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. This goal mainly aims to promote efficient resource management and providing access to basic services like clean water, clean air. There are most important impacts on this goal to the society. Better quality of life. Governments, communities and individuals all work together to improve quality of life by creating their better conditions. The second one is clean water and air. Reduce pollution and waste and stronger local communities. The third one is lower carbon footprint. It helps to protect environment and slow down the climate, and eating locally grown foods helps to keep this clean air and water. Reduce pollution and waste, stronger local economies. Then the third one is lower carbon footprint. It helps to protect environment and slow down climate change and eating locally grown foods.
Great.
In third, they promote Sustainable Development Goal 12, responsible consumption and production. A vertical microgarden supports responsible consumption and production by using space efficiency, reducing food waste, and growing fresh food and locally. It encourages people to consume only what they need and avoid packaged goods. This method saves water, energy and resources while also promoting sustainable living and reducing environmental impact.
3.
In fourth, they mainly focuses on sustainable. In fourth, they achieve sustainable goal number 13, climate action. Climate action gives the impression that doing things to fight climate change and protect our planet. The vertical microgarden mainly contributes to climate action in following ways. The first one is reducing carbon footprint. Growing foods locally lowers transportation emissions. The second one is absorbing carbon dioxide. Plants in the garden capture carbon dioxide and improve air quality. The third one is lowering urban heat. Green walls cool surroundings and reduce energy to use for cooling. And promoting sustainability encourages eco-friendly practices like composting and water-saving irrigation. In conclusion, guns are small but effective step forward mitigating climate change, zero hunger and responsible consumption and production. Okay, now I'm going to hand over this presentation to Isharu. Thank you.
Now I will be presenting stakeholders, impacts and benefits. There are some stakeholders, those are residents, government and authorities, building construction company, agriculture extension officers. In residents, there are slum dwellers and apartment dwellers. In government authorities, there are municipal councils, urban authorities, Department of Agriculture, Ministry of Health and Ministry of Finance. When talk about impact of stakeholders, first one, people face poor nutrition, higher food insecurity, miss mental health, use fast foods. In environments, impacts are air pollution, lots of urban insecurity. When talk about economic impacts, there are high food cost, wasted land potential, loss of opportunities, income opportunities. When talk about benefits of stakeholders in vertical micro garden, residents get fresh food and save money and improve their health. In educational institution, improvement of student performance and engagement. And also in private sector, new market and customer base improved. And also NGOs can leverage their funding and partnerships.
As Ishara mentioned before, we identify some stakeholders. Now this is time to talk about the positive impact to the stakeholders. When we talk about the positive impact to the people, we can access fresh foods, can improve health and well-being and can improve aesthetic value. Improve the air quality, supposed to urban cooling and reduce carbon footprint are the positive impact to the environment. We can save more money, we can create more job opportunities. That's are the positive impact to the economy. Now I am going to invite the Imesh to continue this presentation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Vikashan. As we bring this discussion to a close, one thing is clear. Urban food insecurity is not just a distance policy issue. It's a growing problem faced by millions of city dwellers living in high-dense areas like Maradana, Demadagoda and Grand Pass. Through the design and implementation of vertical microgardens, we can transform these challenges into meaningful changes. So, vertical microgardens are more than just space-saving plant beds. They are the tools for empowerment and sustainability. Most importantly, space-constrained residents in high-dense areas can also even take care of their urban food security by having fresh and affordable food. As I mentioned, our solution directly supports UN Sustainable Goals, combating hunger, promoting sustainable growth, and taking real climate action. So, from NGOs to private sector, residents to governments, each and everyone has a responsibility in making this urban gardening a priority. For the last, let us not see urban limitations as barriers for our project, but as invitations for innovations. With creativity, collaboration and commitment, we can redesign how our cities grow, not just forward but upward. So, now you can see the references that we used throughout this presentation. We have used different sort of project materials and website to our project. I think we have come to the end of our presentation. So, I hope you get a clear understanding of our topic. Thank you all for your time and attention today. I really appreciate the opportunity to stand in front of you and share our thoughts as a team. Thank you all.